Well, this morning we are keeping kids safe. Strap in, Michiana. We are talking car seat safety this morning on Summer Spotlight. And this morning I wanted to bring in Marissa Adcock. She is with Franciscan Health, and she is helping to teach all of these new techs in our area how to really keep your kids safe. Marissa, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm so excited to talk about car seat safety. We are doing a training this week with the South Bend Police Department, so we're so excited. And we're actually going to do an event on Saturday to teach people and families all about car seat safety. They can come on in, don't need an appointment, they can just drive on up and have their car seat inspected by a certified car seat tech. So we're very excited.
And just right here at the beginning, I really want to hone in on the importance of this, because can you tell me more about, the related deaths and how we can help prevent this by simple checks?
Of course. So this weekend, holiday weekend, millions of people are going to be on the road. We want to make sure everyone in the car is safe, especially our children. Unfortunately, over half the car seats that are installed right now in people's car are installed incorrectly. We go through a 3-day training to learn about all this, so we don't expect caregivers to know all the ins and outs of a car seat. That's why we're there to help them. So it's just the safety of it. Millions of children every year die from or injured in car accidents because they're not harnessed in correctly, whether that's the actual seat or their actual harness. So we really want to educate families on why it's important to, have the chest clip higher, and why it's important to make sure that you have the car seat tight in the seats. So we can I can show you some tips and tricks. So the first thing you want to look at is the manual. This is the Bible for car seats.
I feel like everybody at home immediately sees this and is like, okay, in the trash. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to read it. But it really is important to keeping your kids safe.
Yes.
And putting this in correctly.
Yeah, it tells you how to do everything. It tells you the weight and height limits. So car seat manufacturers base these safety restrictions based off the child's height and weight. But we all know, according to the law, it goes by age. And they do that to help our police department so that they don't have to carry around a measuring tape and a scale on top of their tactical belt. So that's kind of where people get confused. But you always want to go by the height and weight of the manual and the car seat. So one of the important things we want to look at here is we always want this chest clip to be at armpit level. Okay. That's going to protect your child's vital organs. We don't want it here around the stomach. It can cause major damage, major injury if you were in an accident.
Discomfort for your little ones.
Exactly. We want to make sure it's tight and snug. Usually there's a strap at the bottom that you can pull and it tightens it. We have a thing called the pinch test. So to make sure that it's tight enough, you go up to the shoulders and you vertically pinch, and if you can't grab anything, it's tight enough. We don't want it to bruise the child, but we want it to be secure.
So you really want that shoulder strap to be flush to the kid's shoulder?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. But again, not to where it's rubbing too hard on their skin and causing abrasions. Just enough to where you can't pick up the fabric. And again, that's vertical, not horizontal, because obviously we can pinch horizontally. And
it looks like our buddy is strapped in there with the pinch test. What else has to go into that?
The pinch test is just simply
just the shoulder test.
Yep, just shoulder test. If there's extra room around the stomach, that's totally fine. And for smaller infant babies, if there's a lot of excess room on the side, you're more than welcome to roll up a receiving blanket or
anything else with them, a little stuffy or something.
Yes. Yeah. As long as it's not going underneath the harness, it's totally safe. Another feature I wanted to talk about, I'm going to turn this to the side. Installing the car seat can be very confusing because you have all these hooks that come with it, and then do you use the seatbelt or not? So seatbelts are great. These are also great. These are called your lower anchors. In the manual, it's called latch lower anchor.
And Marissa, I am so sorry. We are getting really close to the end of our break here. So Michiana, I will have all this information on abc57.com too.